Welcome back to Full Nerd Stews and welcome to episode 5 of Airlines Managed Tycoon, where today we're making a new airline. Yay! Now, yes, I did say in the last video we would be doing this, and time has finally come. Today we are starting with our UK airline, and then next episode we'll get to the Chinese airline done. Now, first things first though, we need some money. We already have about 500 million. However, what I've done is I've gone through and claimed all the free aircraft you get at the moment, which is the A330, which you get for just on day one of your account. Then we get the A380, which is currently there for a couple of weeks because the painter is back, and we now have the AMB 120 because that's the daily gift. So what we're going to do, I've claimed all these, and we're now going to sell them. Because, yeah, why not? A380 only gets 100 million. I could sell it for a lot more, but I don't have access to the second-hand market right now. Which is a shame, but oh well. And this gets us quite close to 1 billion. Now, you'll see I'm leaving one aircraft, and that one aircraft is actually registered well, because this is going to be the first aircraft type in our fleet, and that is the de Havilland -8 Q400. And it gives me pleasure to announce that this airline is called Cross Air, and we are a London Gatwick based airline. And effectively we just go from London Gatwick and mainly to European destinations, but also a select few international destinations. I'll get into our fleet plan in just a bit. But we are going to get started because I've gone ahead and made the livery for this airline. I don't think it's as good as Fly Arabia, but I'm not going to start complaining because I still quite like it. And here we go. We can see that is the livery there on our Q400, the Crossair livery. We've gone for a sort of like blue sort of globe crossing design. You've got the globe and what's meant to be globe and centre, and then like roots, like quote unquote roots paths coming out of it, and then red Crossair titles at the front. I quite like the livery. It's not my best work, definitely not, but I still quite like it. So we're going to claim this livery because it is free to us. I'm going to go ahead and apply the livery to our aircraft. There we go, Q400, boom. And now I guess we can start by scheduling our first flight on our first aircraft, Golf Charlie Romeo Sierra Alpha. So if we go to schedule, this was just the route I wanted to create an airline, but our first route is going to be to Nice, because Charles de Gaulle wasn't an option, basically. We're pretty much just going to go ahead, 4 daily services to Nice, quite a lot. But yeah, there we go. And that is our route done. In fact, our aircraft is already doing a service. And there is our first aircraft for Cross Air. So cool. So cool. And yeah, that's basically the plan. Now, for the fleet plan, what is it? Well, the fleet plan is, to be fair, relatively simple. For the vast majority of European routes, we will be using the Q400. Okay, that's going to be the workhorse of the fleet. Okay, the vast majority, probably 80% of our fleet is going to be the Q400s. Then we're going to have the 737 MAX 8. Now that is going to do, probably going to get 10, I think, MAX 8, and they are going to be sort of just to high demand or routes inside Europe, basically. So like Charles de Gaulle probably will have like 1,500, like, 1,500 demand. We'll chuck a 737 MAX on that because they can get it done in fewer flights, saving fuel, etc, etc, etc. And then for our international routes, we're going to use the A350 1000. We're not going to use many. The focus will definitely be on European travel. However, I do want to go international. I think for now I want to keep the airlines quite broad. I don't really want to focus just specifically on like regional stuff or just like a long haul airline for now. I definitely want to keep the airlines doing a bit of everything to keep it interesting, effectively. But yeah, that's what the fleet's going to be, essentially. I'm super excited to get this started. But we might as well, for this episode, get started, order some aircraft, get some routes going, and really just sort of see how it goes. And yeah, so we're going to go head to route creation here from London, Gatwick, and we're going to try and spread it out a bit so we have a few routes to different countries. We've already got a French route, so probably not going to open another French route yet. But I think we're going to go to, let's go to Hungary first. We're going to go to Budapest. I love Budapest. One of my favourite cities in the world. In fact, yeah, I think probably one of my favourites, along with Krakow. Krakow is beautiful. Schedule that. Oh, we don't have, okay, I've made the mistake of buying routes before I bought aircraft. I really should know what to do by now. Aircraft acquisition, aircraft purchase, short haul, definitely. Q400, there we go, it's only 26 million. We are just going to do all economy there, and we're just going to take 5, say about 100 million worth of them. All liveries owned. Boom. Purchase that 100 million. Okay. And we're going to take delivery because we only need. Yeah, we won't need any of these AM coins, so we're going to take delivery of those. Perfect. So they're there. And our fleet is now already at 6 aircraft, which is a really good start. Going to configure this. We're going to get these aircraft registered. Here. Perfect. We're now going to schedule this aircraft on our Budapest route. Very cool indeed. 3 daily flights to Budapest, not too bad. Served by our Q400 fleet. Very nice indeed. I'm going to head, and we're just going to register the rest of these aircraft. Because I quite like having each, aircraft have its own registration. It gives a sense of, it's just basically just added realism, really. That's what I like, because no, wrong button. And as the channel name suggests, I am quite a big nerd. So, yeah. Also, if you are enjoying this video so far, please do consider subscribing. It is completely free for you, and the best way to support the channel. Plus, I'd greatly appreciate it. So yeah, we're getting back into the swing of things with the upload schedule. After that long break, we are I'm definitely getting back into regular routine, which is great. That's so close saying arse. Oh, that's funny. Anyway, so that's the last one here. Golf, Charlie, Romeo, Sierra, Foxtrot. Perfect. There we go. So those are now all registered. Brilliant. And we are now actually going to start some routes up. We're going to sit here, route creation. I think we're probably going to open a German route, I think. Hamburg, maybe? Yeah, Hamburg there. Boom. So that's there. I did press the schedule button, I'm pretty sure. Very well. Hamburg has a lot of demand. Blimey. How many flights do we get? 5 daily flights. Wow, okay. So that's definitely going to become one of our flagship routes then. Hamburg. There, look at that. Spreading ourselves out. I'm going to get a... Can the Q400 get to Iceland? I don't know. We're going to get an Irish route because I want to start going west. We're going to go to Ireland. Probably, yeah, just Dublin. Make it simple. Delta. Oh wow, 6 daily flights to Dublin. That's a lot. And look at that, all aircraft are currently out on a flight. Well, I say on a flight, they're currently away from Gatwick, which was cool, and all at either destinations or en route to a destination, which is great. We're going to go, I think I'm going to hold off on Iceland, because that's a cool plan, but I don't know if I can get there. Also, Iceland's the first route, kind of like an interesting decision. We are going to go to Spain. Valencia, I think. If it wants to come up, there we go. Schedule there. Boom. Oh, hang on, no, hang on. Go to 12 o'clock, 12 a.m. then, and then perfect. 24-hour schedule. Perfect. 4 daily flights. Very nice, that works very, very well. Now, I know I said I was going to keep one each country for now, but I'm going to go against that immediately. I do apologise. Because now we are going to go to France again, and I'm going to go to probably one of my favourite French city. At least I think it's a city. If I can find it, because I cannot remember the aircraft. There we go, and it is Bergerac, Dordogne Périgord Airport, EGC. That's why I couldn't remember the ICAO code. Right. There we go. Schedule to Bergerac. Only 4 daily flights. That's fine though. Actually, hang on. I don't want them necessarily all taking off at 1 a.m. So if there's only 4 daily flights, and that ends at, we've got basically 6 hours to play with. I'm gonna schedule them later. I'm gonna schedule those at 4 a.m. I think. So there we go. Sort of just split up the departure time essentially. But there we go. That is Crossair started. An airline I'm going to be working on probably quite a lot, I can imagine. But anyway, now that's done, we are going to head over back to the Fly Arab account because we have some A380s to schedule. So I'll see you in just a moment over there. Here back on the Fly Arabia account, and it's the next day because I just couldn't seem to find time to do this. But our A380s are all now delivered. So first port of call is get them registered and liveried and set up in the configuration. Then we will get them on some routes because, as you can see, our star rating is going down because we've obviously sold a bunch of aircraft, which really reduced the amount of money we're making. So we need to get these done quick and get that money back up there. We do have a booster we can open. Let's just open that quickly. 53 simulations, cool. Maintenance game as well, should we do that? Why not? Oh, there's an age rating one there, nice. No, don't do that, okay. Whatever. Okay, so some of them are reset, but we need to do some maintenance. We do need to do maintenance, right. My aircraft, here we go then. So, if we look at the A380s, we can see we're Alpha 9 Charlie Echo Bravo. So, it is 1550 and Echo Charlie. Okay. So, 1550 full. Or was it 600? I think it might have been 600 actually. And then we do Alpha 9 Charlie Echo Charlie, I think. If this is wrong, I'm going to be really annoyed. Yeah, perfect. And it was 600. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Done that right? Yes, done that right. So, it's going to be Delta then, so 15, 50, 600. There we go, second one done. Then we're going to go for this one once again. Just do the same, repeat the same now across all aircraft. And then we should get to scheduling. Perfect, there we go. One more left. It's this one, so once again, 15, 50, 600, just like that. Perfect, okay, so that's now, those are all those done. So now what we can do is we go into livery management here, go to my liveries, A380 and apply livery. We can now do them on all these ones there. Very nice indeed. So, that's all done there. Now we're going to open some routes. So, first route I want to do is to New York JFK. If the A380 can make that, I don't know. Might. Should be able to, surely. What does anyone want to find out? JFK. Perfect, it can. And there we go. Oh, wow, that's low demand. Why is that demand so low? Don't know why that demand's so low, because I'm not going to be able to get a return flight in. What? What's going on? I don't know why that demand is so low. But... Let's have a look at this. See, they're all fine. They all have plenty of demand on. Does Hyderabad have flights on this route? Yes. Buenos Aires, that can't have flights, no. Okay. So if we schedule flights using that one, okay. Cool. I don't know what's going on there. There we go. Do you know what happened there? But whatever. Okay, so there's one flight done at least. Why is the... I don't know, right. Okay, let's hang on. Let's fix this. We can fix this. If we go here to JFK, manage prices. That's quite expensive, to be fair. Down to 1900. That would get the demand up. Yeah, no, it's 1800. 1700. Goes down 200. Right, let's go 1500. Right, we're just gonna do it. Gonna make those there. So at least we're making some money on there. So yeah, at least there's some money going in. Hopefully what we lack in economy demand we make up for. So let's just schedule that. Delta 12 AM. Oh, it's going to keep doing this, isn't it? It's going to do this by hand because the system won't let me just say I don't care about demand. Perfect. So yes, we're losing demand, but oh well. That's what I say. Okay, so another route now Time for another route, which I hope should have good demand on this route. I really hope it will, because otherwise that's not boding well. We are going to be going to Singapore, Changi, here. Come on. Okay, that's better. Still not great, but it's better. These are our A380s. In fact, we can 4 AM. Perfect. So we are. Oh, we still have enough demand. Brilliant. Okie dokie. So we just need now. We need to one more, and we're going to go to Europe for this one, because we are going to Rome, Fiumicino here. As I've researched before, so let's go to there. In fact, hang on. Yeah, there. Perfect. So there we go. Those are our new A380 routes, all done and dusted. So yeah, that's going to do it for today's video. If you did end up enjoying, please do consider subscribing. It is completely free for you and the best way to support the channel. Plus, I greatly appreciate it, so thank you for that. And yeah, if you enjoyed, like the video, comment down below anything you want to see on this series or on this channel in general, and I'll see you tomorrow for another Fullness Studios video. Bye bye.